Hey guys, you alright? You're back to the Dyslexic Entrepreneur. This video is a bit off piece, this one. I got requested to do it from a few people in some of the dyslexic support groups on Facebook. It seems to be quite a reoccurring theme, and it was a massive theme kind of throughout my life actually, and I didn't realize it until I moved in with someone properly. And I just realized that dyslexia really can affect relationships and how you interact, sorry, with the person who you love or care about or spend time with, whatever you want to call it. So I just wanted to give like my experience of it, and hopefully it helps some people out there sort some issues out. But it definitely seems like if you have one person who's not dyslexic and the other person who is dyslexic, it seems like our brains just work so fucking differently. Like I joke about it a lot, like my brain being full of spaghetti, but like it feels that way sometimes. Like my brain just works in such a different pattern to people who I'm with, or like my partner, whatever. So I thought I'd just give you some quick like tips and like kind of talking points about that. My first tip is to have special places for stuff like keys, shoes, phone, that kind of stuff, because I don't know whether it's like a personality thing or like whether it's a general dyslexia thing. Like, actually, I'm sure it's a dyslexia thing. I've heard so many people say this, fucking losing stuff. So we've got like a key bowl. There's a place I put my phone, like there's a place I put my wallet, like everything that's like I need in life on a day-to-day basis, like there's a place for it. Like I still lose shit because I'm a fucking airhead, but like there's a special place for it. I'd highly recommend that, because it seems to be there seems to be a strong correlation with dyslexics and losing stuff, from what I've heard. My second tip is make lists. I'm always banging on about this. I'm always banging on. I don't think I've got my list to hand, like my business list, but like make personal lists, make business lists, make life lists. Like there's like a chalkboard on the inside of one of our cupboards that we write what I need in a shopping list. Like I'll get to that in a minute, but like write lists out, because it just seems it's like a dyslexic's best friend. Like, because we've got so much going on in our heads. It's like I don't know if I've got ADHD, but like, you know, I'll think about something and then it's like, well, fuck, ooh, there's this other like really fun idea that I'll just think about, and then that idea is just gone. Like, oh shit, I need some milk. Oh yeah, there's this really cool business idea I've got about setting up this, blah blah blah, blah. And the idea of milk's just a fucking million miles away. So yeah, make lists. Talk to your partner about it, where the best place to make the list is. Don't just start writing on the wall. I'm sure they'll fuck them right off. What I would say as well helps out is like, again, this is just my experience. It might not be other people's experience, but like I think in the here and now, and I think very linearly. So I have a very linear approach to things. Like my brain might do this, but it's a very linear approach. It's like I will think like, I'm hungry, I need to go to the shops to get something, I need to eat. That's it. Like I won't plan like the week before, like I'm going to be hungry in a week's time, I should probably get a load of stuff in. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, that's why Deliveroo's the shit. But yeah, enough about that. But like, make meal plans, and that's part of like writing lists up on boards for you and your partner to agree, like meal plans, who's cooking what, who's doing what. It helps out a lot, okay, especially in the early days. If you're just moving in with someone, or you're just getting with them, or whatever it is, but like just living with someone with dyslexia, planning things like that is like a massive help. Like my other tips, like talk to your partner, whoever it is. Actually, if it's your parents, might just be your parents, but like whoever you live with, just like talk to them about what frustrates you and what angers you, and like what makes you like what frustration builds you up and makes you feel like shit. Do you know what I mean? Like for me, I've got loads of stuff, but like for me, it's just like, yeah, I feel so disorganized sometimes, and I know that like weeks can go by and I just feel like my brain's getting worse and worse and worse and worse, and then eventually it'll just kind of explode and I'm like fucking get really frustrated with myself. Whereas if I were to break it down and break down to smaller chunks about like what I need to do, I don't know if that makes much sense, but like make it again back to the list of like, I've got a big problem, how do I break it down, how do I break that big problem down into smaller chunks, right? And then talk to your partner about what the fuck annoys them about you, like what is it, and then you might be able to do something about that. You might turn around and say, I can't do a fucking thing about that, that's just me, like it's just my personality, or like I'll try harder. But it might be something linked with dyslexia, or you might just be a prick, you never know. Again, planning out meals, planning out cleaning, planning out housework, all that kind of stuff is really useful. Like putting aside a time like Tuesday night, I'm gonna do X, Y, and Z around the house. Like that is very, very useful to do. Or like, this is for people who live together, I guess. But like, yeah, that is a big one. Like making sure that you stick to like times of like when you're going to do stuff. What am I looking at now? Try and plan long term better. Try and plan a bit long term better. Because people who aren't dyslexic are probably a bit better organized and will probably plan things like, you know, a week and ahead, a week in advance, whatever. Like meal, I keep going back to meals, but like meals is a good example. But like, yeah, you know, like if you're going on holiday, don't leave everything to like the last fucking minute to do it. Like plan things you're gonna do and like plan how you're gonna do it. And yeah, just have as much conversation and be as honest as you can with your partner about how you feel, even if it makes you sound like a punk bitch. You just need to fucking tell them, like, yeah, just how frustrating, because dyslexia is frustrating. It's frustrating as fuck. Like, it's fantastic, and it could be like a superpower in some things. Like, it makes you look at problems in a completely different way to what like people without dyslexia do. But like, the actual day-to-day living with it can be really, really difficult, and it can cause friction with people who don't have it because they don't understand how your brain is looking at something, and your brain will look so differently at a problem or an issue. So yeah, just having a lot of open communication with your partner is really, 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 really helpful. I'm going to do another one of these on like kids, like how to like benefit kids, but this is one for like relationships. Comment, like, subscribe, and comment below if you've got any other tips to help other dyslexics who are in relationships. Please, 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 please put them in the comments, because I love to hear them. Like, I've obviously, this is just my experience and stuff, and I love to hear what other people have done that help, or what people have done that didn't help. So yeah, look, I hope you guys are cool. I'm the dyslexic _entrepreneur on Instagram, so please get at me, like and follow me, and I hope you guys are good, and I'll catch up with you soon. All right, take care, bye bye.